Hey guys, what's happening? I hope everybody had a great day today. It was a little bit slow this morning. Didn't really get any good moves, not a whole lot of follow through. There was money to be made, definitely, but it was just a little bit slower. You had to be more patient, and the moves were just a little bit smaller. But hey, that's trading. We take what we get, we take what the market gives us, we bank it, and we come back the next day for more. And that's what we're going to do. One quick message here. No, it is an uphill struggle, but the view from the top is indescribable. This picture you're looking at here, I took right at the bottom of Klingman's Dome. Klingman's Dome is the highest point on the Appalachian Trail. And I'm telling you, it is a struggle to get there. It's the view when you get there is indescribable. But man, I almost quit 2 or 3 times going up. And then when I saw this elderly lady come down with her walker and another physically challenged person coming down the hill from going, I felt really low. That, hey, if these guys can do it, I should be able to do it too. And I shouldn't even be thinking about quitting, but I'm glad I didn't because the view was indescribable. Here, this top part up here on the left, actually in the clouds on Klingman's Dome in the clouds. Here, I'm kind of at the base of it, and that's the trail that we walk up to get there. But and I could relate this to trading because as we're learning how to trade, as we're growing, it is a struggle. You're gonna want to quit multiple times. But we've got to put that work in. We can't shortchange ourselves. We've got to pay the price. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about that sweat equity. That physical exertion that you're gonna feel, especially from the stress. But it's worth it, guys. Looking at it from the top, it is worth it getting there. Like I was telling you guys yesterday, I've got a couple slots open again for the Roadmap to Success program. It's $249 for 6 months. You get 1 hour mentoring a month that you can break up however you want to, but you get all access to everything: live classes, recorded classes, all my proprietary information, my scan setup, my the way I have my charts, my platform set up, whatever I have, all of the templates, everything. You get everything. You don't have to buy anything else. It's there. You get all of it. So if you're interested, the link is going to be in the description part of the page. This is also on the member page on the website. So, but if you have any questions, feel free to email me, ed@averagejoetrader.com. And I will give you, I put myself out there, and I will give you my personal guarantee that in 6 months you could be consistently profitable. But you are going to have to make that same guarantee to yourself that you're going to do everything you need to do. I'm going to do everything I need to do to get you there. But there's work on your part, and you have to make the decision that, hey, I'm going to guarantee that I'm going to put in the work, and I'm going to guarantee you that I'm going to put in what I need to get you there. So I don't know how many people will make that personal guarantee, but that's just how confident I am in this roadmap that I have in teaching you the process to get to that finish line. All right, so today started out with a quick loss. Opening range breakouts, breakdowns, the opening range trades a lot of times can give you some good profit right off the bat, or it can set you in the hole right off the bat. It just There's no way of knowing. You have to trade the setup. No setups 100% every time. And so, all we could do is manage our risk and then either move on to the next one or wait for this to set up again. So here we put in the 5-minute opening range. I guess if I had gone with the 3-minute, I could have gotten some profit on this and then got out, but I went with the 5-minute and got in, was looking for the move down to the 200 here. This is the 200 coming in. Should have made a strong move down. It did not get sucked into it like I thought. Ended up recovering. So managing my risk, lost about $200 on it. That's about where I wanted to be. And that was that. It turned around. I wasn't going to take it to the long side because you see all of this. Even though it worked its way through, it traded through it, this is all no man's land. It is not smart to trade while a stock is moving through all of these moving averages and trading in between them. It's not smart. You can get lucky and buy here and sell up here, but you try to do this every day on a consistent basis, and at the end of the week, you probably aren't going to have any money. So we took that, managed our risk. Nothing I did wrong on this. Everything was done according to the setup, and it's really simple. When it breaks the opening range low, you take an entry. If it breaks the opening range high, you take an entry. You have your max loss stop, or if it closes back above this level and then trades higher on the next candle, you take it off. The trade's dead. It's really, really simple. First profit target is going to be the first support you get to. If you've got enough room to take some profit halfway there, take it. Because the name of the game is locking in profit. So really, really simple. Execution is where the rubber meets the road. That's where the struggle is. That's the uphill battle. And that's the one that I help you guys fight every day. All right, so the second trade was on KSS, this trend continuation. We bounced here, rejected. No way I was taking it into the 200. Once we got through this level right here, this daily pivot, I was on it. The reason why I respected it, you can see it kind of held up. We dipped through it here, a little dip here through it, but this level practically held up. So once we got a close, we moved. We didn't really close below it here, but once this candle traded lower than this candle, it was game on. Got short, covered some here, and in Ed fashion, as soon as I cover, it goes back and it takes me out at break even, and then it completes the move. This can be really frustrating, and I had to go outside and chop some wood for a minute because this can really piss you off when you've got it nailed. I was sized up in this 500 shares. It was a $40 stock, so 500 shares. I could have gone 1,000 shares, but 500 shares, I was sized up. I was licking my chops, man. This was going to be a big time trade. And it blew me up. Now, yeah, I could have not taken profit here, and I would have still been in it and caught most of the move, but I can't second guess my trade plan. This trade plan works out for me, and it's consistent. And I put money in my bank every month, and you guys see it happen live in front of your face. When I go to lunch, when I come back from lunch, you see exactly what I did while I was gone. I can't take you to lunch with me, I'm sorry. But we can log back in and get back to work and see if we can finish the day strong. But really upsetting deal here. So we got the rejection, just what we were waiting for. Exactly what I told you guys. This is what I was looking for. We didn't reject the 9 here. We bounced and we rejected up here. Once we got under the 9, this candle, this was the the triangle covers the whole candle. That's how sorry that candle was. But as soon as we broke the low of this, that was the trigger to enter. You enter without even thinking about it. Because if any other level was here, then you would have made a decision that if it gets below this point, there's no trade. So all of that thinking is done in the trade planning phase. Now you've got your plan in place. You're waiting for it to trigger. Once it triggers, don't sit there and think about it. Take the damn trade. Get in it. Set your stop. As long as your risk is managed properly, you have the proper stop, and you have good solid profit targets that make sense, you're gonna make money. And as you get better, you clean up your trades. Your trades are more I can't think of the word I want now. My mind just went blank. But as your trades clean up, you're more efficient. That's the word I'm looking for. Your trades are more efficient. You're getting more of the move than you normally get or that you used to get. So not only are you adding position size as you get better, you're more efficient, you get more to move, and you're making more money both ways. That's the process. So here, again, I got the first cover here. It just kind of held up, never got down to hit my second target. And it bounced. We closed above the 9. And here, I was getting ready to leave to get in the car. So there's no way I can watch this and monitor it against the 20 here. But normally, I would not take this off. I would wait. And because the 20 is so close to the 9, I would wait and get the test here. And if I had done that, it would have hit my second target. I'd have been in good shape. But that's fine. I waited until the later in the day. We patiently waited. And you guys that were hanging out in the room later in the day, you know how long I waited for this thing to set up. And we got in, but it just disappointed. Really disappointed me. Did grab, cover some here. I didn't want to take any here. I was trying to get it to 44.25 or at least 44.50. Just wouldn't get there. So I had to grab some and then take it off right before the close. But decent. I'll take it. $430, and we're trading with small size. You can make money. You can make consistent money. You can grow your account trading with smaller size, reducing your exposure to the market, not running and trying to chase stocks that are ripping up and selling off really quick. Just take your time, catch nice trend following moves that you can manage your risk, less stress, unless it does something like this and you take it personally like I did, and I had to take a break. You shouldn't take this personally, but unfortunately I do. And I think the market has a soul and it's out to crush mine. But it's not true. But for some reason my mind thinks it is. But that's another story for another day. But that's how we ended our day. 160.18. We covered covered that loss this morning. I hate to start the day off in the red, but I'll take it, man. Every little bit of money you put in your account, it grows. Every little bit you put in your account, it grows, and it allows you. Not only does it build confidence, that's mental equity. It builds monetary equity as well. So it's a win-win situation. All right, guys. So that's gonna do it. One quick thing. One of the members pointed out yesterday I had this at 359.53. It's actually 395. I've got dyslexia, so sometimes I do mix the numbers up, and that's all I did was flip 5 and 9. But you could go back and see on the P&L for that day, for Friday, it said 395.53. So it was operator error when I typed in the amount on my calendar here. So just wanted to get that straight. I appreciate you letting me know. I mean, I guess at the end of the month, the numbers wouldn't have added up, and I would have had to go back and figure it out because this happened before. But I appreciate you letting me know now so I could fix it before I did, end up having a headache at the end of the month trying to match my numbers up here. But off to a relatively good start this week. The day wasn't the best of days, but I think we made the best of it. We made a solid recovery, no mistakes, and we kept it clean, and we want to do that as we move further into the week. So last thing, I hope you guys are liking the earnings emails I'm sending out to you to let you know what I'm looking at on earnings. I'm trying not to tell you exactly what direction I'm looking at this to go in the email, because I want you guys to do your own reading. I'm sending you the articles that you need to look over that's going to help you. And so when you get in the room and you're asking me, or you telling me, hey, this is what I see, and I'm expecting the stock to do this. That's what I want to hear from you when you're asking me about earnings in the room, because I want to know that you guys actually put in the work and that you're learning how to do this. I've got a handful of traders that put in the work. This is all they trade. They only trade earnings. And some of them even trade earnings in the morning. They hold it overnight and wait for the gap up or the gap down in the morning. And I don't have the guts to do that, but they do very well at it. And it all started from just learning how to interpret the articles that are out there, all the information surrounding the earnings and all that stuff. So I hopefully you guys are getting value with it. Now this Sunday, I'm going to go over and talk to you about what the grade means, what the score means. That's going to be part of the Sunday deal. So if you really want to learn about all of this, join in with us on Sunday morning. We'll build the swing trade watch list first. We do the market analysis, then do the swing trade watch list, and then we'll get into this earning stuff. So stay tuned for that. So you guys have a great night, a great evening, and I will catch you tomorrow.